Hello, you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for all of your kindness, all of your love, all of your support, your wonderful comments and your generous donations. I'm very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you. So the name of today's reading is Where is Life Taking You? What's to come next? What is the next chapter of your life? I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a second. Please take your time, listen to intuition as always, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose the moonstone. Let's see where is life taking you. We are opening the reading with the 3 of Swords, Constancy, 10 of Wands, Service, the Hermit, and Prison. Pile 1. There is a lot of heartbreak in your past, that's for sure. Here it feels this pile, the energy of you feels quite, it's almost like relationships has been your I don't want to say downfall, but it's just you had difficulties and it feels like your heart was breaking constantly in the past. I don't necessarily feel that this is a relationship like romantic relationships. It could be relationships in general for you. Relationships with friends, with family members, just the way you relate to people. Somehow there was a clash, there was a misunderstanding, there were misunderstandings, or maybe disagreements, or maybe people don't see you for who you really are. It just feels like it's a lonely feeling I'm getting from this pile. And I don't feel like there is something wrong with you. I don't at all. It just feels like you had to go through this period of a constant heartbreak. That's what it feels like. Being disappointed by how people treat you, being disappointed of how your relationship turns out to be. Maybe there was a betrayal, maybe there was not enough trust in your friendships, maybe between your family members, maybe there was some sort of I don't know, you had to lose someone. It just feels like it's a constant dynamic pattern that you had to experience in your relationships that was bringing you a lot of sadness in your life. But it feels like it's all in the past. What's going on? I feel like the worst is in the past. What's happening now here with this 10 of Wands and Service, it's almost like you have decided to keep going and see how long it's going to last. I don't know if it's making sense what I'm trying to say. I'll try again. It's almost like you are taking this weight, this responsibility on your shoulders for some sort of a relationship, possibly a romantic relationship, maybe for a friendship, or relationships in general in your life, the ones that you have already. And it's almost like you are carrying this weight. You have decided to carry this weight of serving these people, of showing them love, of being their support, being their best cheerleader. You have chosen to carry this weight when it's not yours. This is how it feels with this 10 of Wands and the Service. This combination is just like, I feel like you are someone that people go to for strength, for support, for good advice, for just to see that someone is listening, someone is understanding them, someone is involved, but it's heavy on you, it's hard. I feel like you are a giver, basically. You give much more in relationships than others, than the other parties. Be it the family members, be it your friend circle, be it your loved ones, your partners. It just feels like it's almost like you're trying to earn that love, trying to earn that reciprocal affection and gentleness and kindness by doing something, by maybe giving advice, or maybe by supporting other people. But it's difficult. It's almost like it's the last straw for you. It's almost like you're exhausted at this point. I feel like it's maybe you keep having thoughts that I'm done with this relationship. I don't want to be acting this way with this person anymore. I'm constantly exhausted after talking to this person, after explaining myself, after, I don't know. It just feels like you are stretching too far for other people, stretching yourself when they're not doing the same. And that's why loneliness, it just doesn't feel like a teamwork. It feels there is a lot of lonely energy in this pile. Where are you headed? I feel like this, the perception you have of your love life, or maybe the way you relate to others, is changing. You are getting into much more mature state, much more deep and conscious. It's almost like the understanding that all I need is myself. I'm on my own weird, bizarre, unusual path, and I've got everything in me that I need. It feels like in the past you saw your loneliness, or maybe solitude, or maybe the way you couldn't relate to others, as a prison, as something restrictive, something that would take the opportunities away from you, or maybe take some experiences away from you. But I feel that is going to change very soon. I see that you are already changing. You realize that you can only give so much with this 10 of Wands. You're just a human, and you deserve love too. You deserve support and kindness and reciprocity as well. You deserve someone that you could share this weight with. You really do. But then again, what's beautiful here is that you are changing your perception in the future. It's almost like you see why. You see the purpose of it. You see that you're meant to learn something. You're meant to be the guiding light for others. You have so much wisdom in you. You have so much sensitivity, and almost like I'm getting minimalism for some reason. You don't really need as much as other people do. In all senses, in all aspects of life, you don't. You really don't. What you really need is truth. What you really need is understanding. You need peace. You need your spirituality, 100%. The Hermit is a very spiritual card. And I feel like you are getting freed of the shackles of thinking, your perception and assumptions that if you don't get married by a certain point, or if you're not surrounded by a very tight circle of friends, then something is wrong with you, or then you're not keeping up with the time. We all have our different timelines. I feel like that's what you come to understand very soon. It does feel like a spiritual awakening. It does feel like a huge ascending that's happening to you in the future. That's where you're headed. Leaving all of this pain, all of those grudges that you might have been holding in regards to some people in your life. Leaving all of that behind. Leaving all of the disappointments behind. Yeah, it's almost like nothing can really touch you anymore. Nothing can really disappoint you anymore, because you know that you have it's almost like you're going to be focusing more on yourself and on your personal path, on whatever it is you have to be creating in this life, on your freedom, on your search. There's this feeling of search. You're searching for something. Could be for yourself, could be for some sort of truth. Maybe you're studying something. That's what's important. Let's look at your oracle cards. See what we've got here. Yes, healing, absolutely. That's so beautiful. And you see, after all, even if you choose yourself, eventually your people will find you, your tribe will find you, and there's so much confirmation here that you've got to let go. You've got to let go of the past, of the people that disappointed you, of the people who made you feel alone when you were by their side. Because we've got this card community here. It's all about support. I feel like you're going to find your people. Maybe even build your family very soon. Even if it feels impossible now, even if it feels like it's too far, is going to take you. It's going to be a long journey. Hold on to that vision. Your people are going to find you. Don't give up. There is a lot of healing coming your way with this card. Door to personal healing and happiness. I love this card so much. Freedom. That's what it feels like. Freedom. It's almost like letting your emotions flow. Letting everything that doesn't belong in your soul, in your heart, all of the grudges, all of the disappointments and pain, just opening that door and letting all of it out. So you feel lighter, so you feel more like yourself. A lot of healing is coming toward you. And then we've got this card Blue Moon, and it says believe in the impossible. Absolutely. It doesn't have to be the same again. You don't have to feel the same pain again if you get into a new relationship with a new person, if you meet someone else. The history will not repeat. Let go of the memories. Stop thinking that all of the people are the same, all of the men are the same, all of the women are the same. No, believe in the impossible. You will be very, very happy. Then we've got this card crystals and focus. A very spiritual energy, very connected to the source and similar to this hermit card, like a 7th chakra energy. Improving your intuition, focusing on things that matter to you, not on the things that you would discuss with other people to make sure that you fit in, to make sure that they like you, conforming. I feel like that's not for you, that's not who you are. Do you, 100%. Focus on yourself, focus on what feels like truth for you, even if it's, I don't know, veganism, like being a vegetarian, or maybe minimalism again, I don't know why it comes up. Maybe it's Reiki healing, I don't know, something, even if it's completely strange. Focus on your thing. Maybe it's fashion, and you used to be surrounded by people who are very practical and not into anything creative at all. Focus on what matters to you, because that will draw the right tribe towards you, the right people, the right partners, the right friends. Then we've got this beautiful card, guidance. I feel like that's who you are. That's who you used to be for other people. And maybe they have even been intimidated a little bit by you and by how you show up in the world, because you are so deep. I'm going to read you a message on this card. Oh, absolutely. Fits so well. Release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is fast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Flowing like a river, exactly. So much nature in all of these cards. Maybe connecting to nature is important to you. Maybe traveling, maybe hiking, going to parks, walking barefoot on the ground, on the grass. Anything that makes you look completely weird but fills up your soul, do it. And then we've got this card, Sacred Heart. So beautiful. And it's actually the background of this deck, so it's like a main message, main card, very significant energy. And it says passion, love, spiritual communion. Absolutely. This is what's coming towards you. This is where life is taking you. It feels like stripping away everything that's not essential, like making you almost naked in the face of life, in the face of everything that's coming towards you. But then that's how you attract your people. That's how you attract this beautiful love. Because what you've experienced in the past, it was not it. It was not it. It feels like constant heartbreak. It feels like constant struggle, pushing this weight up the hill, and you don't deserve it. You deserve pure love. You deserve constant happiness, healing, support, community, spirituality. Let's look at the back of your card to see what we've got here. Yeah, the Emperor we've got. That's a very rigid energy, the Emperor. That's authority. Maybe you were trying to comply with some sort of authority in your life. Maybe it was your, I don't know, husband, because the Emperor is often husband energy for me in the traditional deck. Could also be a father, if you had issues with your father. Maybe some officials, again, authorities, maybe government, something like that. Anything that kind of comes up with the rules of the way things should be. I feel like that's what was holding you back. You were trying to give so much. It's almost like only if I give enough, only if I try hard enough, it's going to work. And it's almost like life was showing you that this is not a good strategy. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. And love will come to your doorstep at the most unexpected moment. Just let go of the past. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it answered some of your questions. I hope it resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose the citrine stone. Let's see where is life taking you. We are opening the reading with the Knight of Pentacles, Fortune, Six of Swords, Scholar, Ten of Swords, an Enemy. This is interesting because I'm feeling two aspects of your life. It's almost like one is affecting another. It's like there are two aspects of your life that are changing at the moment. I feel like in the past, for many of you, you've been working really hard on your money, on improving your money situation, and improving your financial situation, your stability, and it's almost like you've been very focused on the prize, on your final abundance, prosperity, be it like a business of yours, some sort of project, or for some people just getting out of a difficult financial situation. And I see it's almost like it was developing slowly but surely. I feel like you were slowly getting up on your feet. It feels like an abundance was flowing into your life, or at least it was showing, it's like the first signs of it that you're doing good with this combination, the Knight of Pentacles and this Fortune card. It could be like that you were developing something that was supposed to give you some monetary awards or return. It does feel like a huge improvement in your money, even if it was going slowly. I feel like that's something that was very important for you. What's going on currently? I feel like you learned to leave things in the past that don't serve you anymore. It's almost like you've learned a big lesson, and now you are making this some sort of conclusion or understanding that you don't want to be stuck where you don't feel happy. Be it a physical place, be it a relationship, or some sort of situation that is not for you, that makes you feel unhappy, that doesn't feel your soul. It's almost like you've been learning this lesson for quite some time, and now I see you moving on. At least mentally, you're moving on from something, you're letting go of something. It's almost like I'm going to make everything to make, oh my gosh, I can't speak. I'm going to do everything to make myself get to this peaceful state, to this calmer waters. to this, more peaceful shores. It's a change of your perception. It's the way that you're not getting stuck in something that was making you feel unbalanced, making you feel anxious, making you feel worried. It almost feels like a relationship to me, but it could be, this is a general reading. For some of you it could be just some sort of a situation and some in regards to relating to something or being in a situation that's uncomfortable. I see you leaving it behind, especially mentally. It's almost like it's not touching you anymore. It's not, you're gone. You are just further on the timeline. You're not resonating with it anymore. And it's been a huge lesson that you've been learning. I feel like you were not the same in the past. You wouldn't let go of something as easy as you do now, because you're choosing yourself. With the Six of Swords and Soldier, it's almost like, oh, not the soldier, the scholar. It's almost like I'm not going to waste my time and be stuck somewhere that's, it's a negative mindset possibly for some of you. For others it's a negative love situation. And you're done learning the same lesson. It's almost like you have passed this test. The future energies with this Ten of Swords and Enemy, ending the cycle. I see you ending the cycle. It's almost like now you are taking off, but in the future you will be done completely with what it is that was bothering you. And it feels like there was some negative, I don't feel like it's a negative person, this Enemy card. It more so feels like a negative situation. It's the way someone was affecting you. It's the way the situation was making you feel. It feels like it's bringing you down. It's drowning you. It's making you feel not like yourself. You're not feeling yourself in the situation. That's why you're ready to just leave it in the past. And I see you closing this chapter. I see you putting an end to this with this Ten of Swords and Enemy card. There is no way that I'm going to trust the situation anymore. There is no way that I'm going to open up again. I don't feel safe here. There's nothing good for me here anymore. I'm done. This is what it feels like. It's almost like all of the hopes. Maybe in the past you were hoping. Maybe you were trying to see the best in everything, the best in every person, in every situation. But now you're getting to almost like a clear cut, clear understanding. It's black and white. And this situation looks very black to me. And that's why you don't have any hopes in it. You don't see any good in it for you anymore. Being done with something that's coming off very strong. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, being strong, being strong. Look at that. Where do I start even? Let's start here. We've got the strategy card. And I feel like that's your mood in the past, especially in regards to the things you do in life, to your career, to your job, with this Knight of Pentacles especially. It's almost like I want value in my life. I want things that make me feel abundant, prosperous, stable, happy. I'm not gonna settle for less anymore, and I'm gonna come up with a plan how to make it happen for myself. Maybe it's you were like writing a list of the things you want to have, the way you want to see your life a year from now, a few years from now, making a plan of some sort. It could also be in relation to your connections with others, to people in your life. How do you want to relate to others? How you want to feel in your ideal relationship as well. Again, this is such an interesting reading because, as I said in the beginning, it's almost like two aspects of your life that they cross. What's the word in English? My English is not going well today. Interconnected somehow. These two aspects of your life, your money, your stability, and your relationships, and it's almost like one affects another in some sort of way. Then we've got this card, regeneration. Yeah, I feel like the ending that is happening in your life is going to bring a new beginning as well. It's almost like you put an end to something that was not serving you at all, and then something new comes to life. And I feel strongly that it's related to your relationships, because for some of you they might be a new person coming into your life. We've got this new moon in Libra card, and it says a new romantic cycle begins. And I feel like it couldn't have begun. Is it the right tense? I hope so. If you didn't took off from something that was not making you happy, you are leaving something. It's almost like you have stopped thinking about something. You're mentally free from something, and you're putting an end to it very soon in the future. And that's what's going to bring you a new beginning, new romantic cycle with this new moon in Libra. I feel like this whole experience have taught you so much. You've become so strong with this mountain card and strength, so resilient. It's almost like nothing can bend you anymore. No, regardless of how charming someone is, how smart someone is, they're not going to bend your will. They're not going to persuade you that you're doing the wrong thing, that you made the wrong choice. Trust in yourself and being strong. Not giving up on yourself, not settling. And then we've got this beautiful card, inspiration. I'm going to read you the message that we have in the back of it. It says, "Your love, light and wisdom touch the hearts and minds of many. You will be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration and healing result." Beautiful. That's so beautiful. Yeah, inspiration. And I feel like that's what's coming towards you. New romantic cycle where you'll be able to almost like use all of this knowledge and experience you've received from the wisdom you've received from this situation that you were stuck in. And also we've got this card. I feel like that's what it was all about. We've got this card, Temptress. And it says, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. I feel like this is what you are taking off from. This is what you are distancing yourself from, because now you see clearly that this is not the value you always wanted to have. Not a valuable relationship, not a valuable connection with someone. With this enemy card, it really kind of connects well with this seduction, deceit and a broken promise. I feel like this is what you've experienced in this situation that you had to move on from and put an end to. And there is a new romantic cycle ahead of you, so don't put very strict personal boundaries around you, because there are more people coming toward you. Your people, good people, without any deceit, without any seductions or manipulations attached, any motives or agenda that they have in regards to you. Let's look at the bottom of your deck. We've got the Source card. Beautiful. It was your spiritual ascending, it was your spiritual growth, this experience. This is what it was all about. Your connection to Source, to pure love, to who you are, who we all are. So this was your reading, pile 2. I hope it gave you some answers. I hope it resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everyone who chose an acorn. Let's see where is life taking you. We are opening the reading with the 7 of Pentacles. Gift. King of Swords. Wife. The Page of Wands. And 4. Pile 3. This is so interesting because I'm getting all of it at the moment. It's almost like Well, let's start from the beginning. Like all aspects of your life are somehow here. Let's start from the beginning. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and Gift. The past energies that you've been in. You've been patiently waiting for an improvement. It's almost like waiting for something to boom, to give you. It's almost like when you planted a seed and now you're waiting for it for plant to grow. You've been waiting for some sort of results, or maybe for financial improvement, financial independence. It could be, for some of you, it could be a raise in your job, a compensation of some sort, improvement of your stability in life, especially financially, and the things that are valuable to you. That's something that was very important to you. Improving your lifestyle, your living situation for some of you. The way of living. You've invested a lot in something, in some sort of idea, or maybe some sort of project, or business, maybe if you have a business, and you've been waiting for it to grow. It's almost like you've been watering this plant all this time and patiently watching. When is it going to bloom? When is it going to bear fruits? That's the energy you've been in. Very patient, very like contemplative almost, very humble energy I'm getting from you. You had a big dream, a big wish, something big that you're working towards, but you've been very humble about it. You've been very maybe even keeping it to yourself about the things you're doing, something you're working on, being very patient about. What's going on currently? We've got a relationship situation here. We've got this person here that you're dealing with, and it's almost like they mean a lot to you, but at this point there could be some sort of arrangement between the two of you. It could be like a settled relationship, settled connection, maybe even a marriage, maybe a relationship that is about to get to this point. But for some reason, with this King of Swords, I'm getting this energy of coldness. It's almost like there is an ice, like a freeze between the two of you at the moment. You've got, it looks like someone from the past. You've got, let's clarify. Why am I doing this? Let's clarify. Who is this person? Pile 3. Who is this person, this King of Swords? They love you. They love you. Oh my gosh. It's something that has ended. Something that has ended in the past, but there is so much love that this person has for you. It is almost like they want to speak about it, but it's they are afraid. They are afraid because they don't want to make a mistake, but all of their being is just rushing towards you. They want to be with you. They want to be near you. They see you as a spouse material, as a wife material, husband material with this wife, someone they would want to spend the rest of their life with. It's almost like they're in deep contemplation currently. They could have detached from you, and they're in a very deep contemplation about how to come forward to you again, how to speak about it again. And there is so much passion here again with this. We've got the Knight of Wands too, so much passion. Yeah, they're trying to make a decision, this person, because you cut them off. You completely cut them off, and you are the one for them. You are just this beautiful Empress energy. All they could ever dream of in a person, in a partner. You've got it. You've got it. But yeah, I feel like currently it's either they're trying to explain all of this to you, or somehow hint to this, because their energy is questionable. I don't know why I don't like this person. It's just they are It could be that they're trying to be just like you. They're copying your behavior. There could be something. The problem here. The communication is the problem here, and I feel like they're copying you. They're either copying you or they are playing hard to get or detaching themselves from you. But you mean the world to them, and they want to end up with you eventually, finally. It could have been that you've been together in a committed relationship, as a family, or you were getting to that stage. You were very close, but something has broke. You ended this connection. I feel like this is the present energy in your life. Maybe you're thinking about it a lot, about this person. Maybe they are showing up in your life in one way or another, reminding yourself of what you two could be with this wife. What you two could be. You are the one for them. Even though both of you have been hurt, both of you have been through really struggled in this connection. They're not giving up. This person from the past, they're not giving up. They love you. Future energies you're getting into. Let me clarify this too. It feels like freedom. It feels like freedom to me with this Page of Wands and Four. What is this about? Not carrying the weight anymore. Not carrying the weight of responsibilities, of trying to please someone, or maybe be a good person, not carrying the weight of responsibilities in your life. Maybe you've been working too much. It feels like a liberation. It feels like I deserve to have some fun. This is what it feels like to me. I finally reached this point in my life where I'm financially stable, where I can support myself, where I'm feeling good about how I look, about the things that surround me, about my life, my everyday habits, my routines. I'm not gonna be my own enemy anymore. I'm not gonna hold myself back and cloud my own vision with the things, with the way how things should be, with the way how I should be. It's almost like you've been too harsh on yourself recently because you've been doing something so important to you. It's like you've put this blinds to other aspects of your life, like, or maybe personal boundaries with the people around you, and now you're throwing all of that to the wind. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to experience this connection with someone, maybe even a reconciliation. I deserve to dance a little bit in my life, to experience excitement, joy. And it could be very much related to this person you're dealing with currently, this King of Swords person. Yes, because you're done being anxious about your life, about your money, and things are not going as fast as you want them, and it's almost like, now I'm gonna speed up, now I'm gonna move. It feels like change. It feels like a lot of fresh energy with this Page of Wands. New opportunities, maybe travel for some people, for some of you here. But we'll see in the oracle cards. Maybe they will clarify. Oh my gosh. That's so beautiful. Activation, that's what it is, exactly. We've got this card Wind and activation, and we've got a wind, almost, it looks like a wind. She's throwing her wand to the wind, and there's like a swirl, of wind. So being activated again, feeling alive again. And I feel like the situation that you're experiencing currently with this person from the past is reminding you of the fact that you deserve to be happy, you deserve to be in love, you deserve to be cherished, appreciated, you deserve to have a family as well. Not be so focused on material side of life, your money possibly, your work, something that you had to do for survival, for some of you. Then we've got this card North Node, and it says step out of your comfort zone. Again, you're not going to be holding yourself back anymore. It feels like a risk that you're willing to take. It feels like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go there and I will see where it gets me. I'm just going to live a little, finally, because I deserve it. Yeah. Keep dreaming, keep stepping out of your comfort zone, keep risking, and keep imagining the life that you want with this card. And imagine you're drawing it to yourself with your positive energy. Page of Wands is a very positive energy. It's a fresh new beginning. It's good opportunities, good news, travels. Sorry guys, my camera was acting weird. So then we've got this happy family card for you, and I am so happy to see it here. And it could be that there is a possibility for you to maybe build a family together with this person that you're with at the moment, with this King of Swords. Maybe work things out if you had some troubles, if you had some arguments, disagreements. It's almost like it's possible, especially with this combination, imagine, and happy family. Keep believing in it, even if it feels like it's impossible, if it feels like you're not at that stage anymore. I feel like you are ready. And then we've got this card, emotional breakthrough. I'm going to read you a message at the back of it. It says, emotional transformation, exclamation mark, release, freedom. Exactly. It is safe for you to express how you feel. Let it all out. Relationships deepen as a result. This is like a summary of this whole reading, I feel like. Letting down your guard, expressing your emotions, speaking to this person, being free emotionally, verbally, in your desires, in your dreams. Letting yourself live, almost. I feel like that's very important for this pile. Very important message. That's where life is taking you, where you finally feel free. You are living again. And then we've got this card, reflection, and it says, illusion, self-examination, distortion. I feel like that's how you were seeing your relationship, seeing your life in the past. There was a lot of reflection, there was a lot of contemplation, but possibly your judgment was clouded a little bit by the past, by your past experiences, by, I don't know, some sort of prejudices, by fear as well. A lot of ruminating and a lot of anxiety. This is what it feels like. Now you're letting go of it and just living your life. Let's look at the bottom of your deck. Let's see the background story. Yeah, Four of Swords. Look at that. You've been healing. It feels like hibernation, healing your heart, restoring your energies, just taking a time out, I feel like. And you've done it. That's the past. Now you're ready to live. Now you're ready to dance to the music that you love, with the people that you love, eating the food that you love, drinking that wine, looking at that sunset, traveling to those places. Huge activation in your life, lots of new energy, and something leading to something very beautiful, like this happy family card. Yeah, so this is all I had for you, pile 3. I hope this reading gave you some answers. I hope it resonated with you, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.